Carol says, I have a question. My husband committed adultery. How can I ever find out why? How can you find out why? Well, Carol, we'd need a lot more information about what's going on with you and how long you guys have been together. But it usually, it's difficult to know why, right? Like the only real person that's ever going to know that question is the answer to that question is him. And so you can ask him if you want to and have a real conversation with him, and he will tell you, which will give you clues to what happened. However, what you've learned here is that he has a pattern, and it's something that will come back up if you're ever back in a situation where he's feeling that way. So the number one reason why men cheat in relationships is because of a lack of passion, right? A lack of polarity. So there's a lack of polarity. So he doesn't feel excitement anymore. He starts feeling like it's dull and boring. He's bored out of his mind with the relationship. And eventually he ends up going and cheating. That's not an excuse for him to do that, right? Obviously, he's doing that because his patterns and his feelings of what he wants in the moment overstep any kind of values or healthy values that he has. And so his values are that if he's feeling a certain way in the relationship, he's going to look for that excitement or connection or whatever it is that he wasn't getting in the relationship outside of the relationship. And so instead of asking, why is he doing that? What you should be asking yourself is, what do you really want? And looking at the world of what do you really want, you should ask yourself if your husband's actually going to give you what you want or not. And whether because what's going to happen in the future if you stay with your husband is that at some point you might slip again, and he might not be getting his emotional need of whatever it was, probably excitement and variety and passion, being met. And then he's going to start looking for it outside again. And that's just normal. I mean, there are things that you can do to kind of protect against that, and have him start communicating with you and make it okay for him to communicate with you when he's kind of losing those emotional needs of his, so that and you can rebuild and rekindle that kind of passion or excitement in the relationship. But now you know what his pattern is, and now you know that what he's willing to do. And you have to question whether this is really the marriage that you want to be in or not, since he's already, broken the vows and, shown you that if he has problems in the relationship, instead of working them out with you or breaking things off with you, he's going to find that within another person. So I hope that helps you, Carol.